I know, seems like this is not exactly the way I want it to be. Let's reposition this. The evening sun is coming. But I would also love for you all to have a beautiful view. Let me just double check with my other device. Welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. Thank you very much for joining. Let me check the sound on the other device, making sure that I have my volume up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why do I feel like this is almost... Hold on. Okay, I think this is a bit better viewing. You can see the sea in the horizon. Give me a second. So we will do a sound check and we will get into this right about now. Okay, so we have our arts playing. That's good. To this right about now. Welcome, 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 Entertainment Daily lovers. From the thumbnail and the title, welcome, welcome, Entertainment Daily lovers. Okay, so sound is good. Welcome. If you are just coming in, welcome and thank you very much for joining. We have a very, very interesting conversation. That's what we are having here. Wait a minute, what is going on? Am I just the one seeing what happened to the thumbnail? I don't see my thumbnail. What happened? This is the problem when you're streaming direct from YouTube. This is it. This is it. Sorry, guys. I had scheduled this before I left the house. I had stuff to do, so I just came back in. And wait, because if this is not... Okay, so truly there is no thumbnail right now. What happened? YouTube is messed up, man. YouTube, they're so silly. Like they have all their stuff disorganized. Anyway, we're going to do this and we will fix that later on. Okay, so thank you also very much for coming in, Entertainment Daily lovers. Let's quickly have this conversation, but give me a second. So we will be discussing something that we came across online of recent, and that... Hello, Yo-Yo's World. Thank you very much for joining, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining. I really would have loved people to see the thumbnail, but I'm kind of schedule this on YouTube. When you use StreamYard, this doesn't happen. You can actually schedule stuff for many weeks, but when you schedule with StreamYard and all of a sudden the thumbnail disappeared, and I won't be able to fix that until I'm done with this live stream because I'm streaming with the phone. And that's where I have the YouTube studio to fix the stuff. So yeah. Okay, so we will get right into this gist. So we are going to be talking about Justin Dean and his shade to the Portuguese, and then we will dive right into finding Kora Obidi's kids' school and the reason for that. That's a very disturbing topic. Just bear with us. We will get right into all of that in a minute. If you're just coming in, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. Okay, whenever we're live, you're able to jump in and also dissect and analyze with us. If there's something you want us to know, drop a comment so we're able to see it and welcome you accordingly. So that being said, let us get right into the conversation right about now. Okay, so Justin Dean went to Portugal, and Justin Dean, the very smart one that said he was leaving LA and he was going to chill, to release stress and whatnot. If you all remember, right from Justin Dean leaving the airport, or when he said he was waiting for his flight 1 hour before his flight was set to leave for Portugal, Justin Dean was talking about the food he was eating, and then he started shading his ex. Even though he said he's been going through a lot, his head is full, everything. This is supposed to be a relaxation trip. But Justin still could not keep the ex-wife off of his thought. So one thing I want people to understand is, if Justin is displaying this type of behaviors and we see it happen, what is Justin doing in private? Now, if we will go back to all those ladies that came out talking about, Justin asked me to create a group for this, I belong to this other group, people exposing Justin, how he's plotting his ex-bestie, talking about how he used to cry, complain about how much Kora is making. There's just so much that people have said about Justin. But Justin will come out and still place the victim card, right? Okay. Justin knows why he's putting out certain type of stories out there. But one thing that I feel Justin had not really sat down to think about, and I'm beginning to believe those people that always say that Justin is very selfish and thinks about himself alone. He doesn't consider his children, because I feel like as an adult, as someone that is married, maybe you're divorced, separated, your partner passed on, whatever the case may be, but if you are in a relationship or in a situation, let me say situation whereby you are parenting alone, or you have the kids for a number of time, and then the other, shouldn't you be considering your children? Even if you're married, you're still married with your partner, you're living together, don't the kids, from the moment you and your partner start having kids, don't the kids come first? Don't you always think, waking up, what my kids gonna eat today, making sure they have clothes, making sure they have roof over their head, making sure they're well taken care of? Every single parent, when I mean single parent, I mean everybody as a parent, okay, in the world, that's the number one thing that comes to the mind of a good parent and a caring parent. Your children or your child, that's the first thing that comes to your mind, to make sure that you protect them to the best of your knowledge, knowing this type of world that we live in, that some people are just completely cuckoo, that they can do anything. Someone just wakes up and the next thing they decide, I'm taking a lot of people down with me today, or I just want to commit a havoc. We've seen these things happen. So everybody is very careful with their kids. Parents are praying before their kids are leaving the home. Even when they're out there, you're still praying, God, protect my children, protect my child, for their as they're out there, school or whatever, or work, university, whatever. But Justin is putting out so much negativity because he's saying, my ex-wife has hurt me so bad, and I want to make sure I make sure she will no longer exist. I want to make sure this happened, ABC happened. And in the process of being so vindictive, like the vendetta that Justin has for his ex, I don't know, really, it's been a long time since we've seen such vendetta. And some people want to argue that, but Kora talks about Justin. No, Kora does not talk about Justin, because if you go and check their content, you can actually, nobody even needs to tell you. You don't need to take my words for it. You just go to their channels and check the type of contents they make. You will find out that if Kora is making a regular video of maybe she's going outside for lunch or dinner, or she's going to shoot a video or do any of those things that Kora loves doing, Kora goes out and talks about that, engage her audience, sometimes with storytelling about her life, like personal life, not talking about when she was married to someone or anything. That's what Kora would do, or talk about a particular thing and just dwell on that, and she and her fans will have this full conversation. But Justin will never do that. Somebody said he was going out of the United States because his brain is choked up, right? That's what Justin told us, that his brain is choked up, so he was leaving the United States to go cool off. From the airport, Justin didn't stop talking about his ex-wife, shading the ex-wife. In Justin's tell-all, Justin made sure he painted his ex in a way that everybody will hate that woman. I don't want to use that H word so much, but anytime I say the H word, know that that's what I mean, okay? Justin wanted to make sure that he tarnishes the image of his ex-wife, forgetting that this is the mother of your children. And when you pump in so much hate into people's heart about one particular person, somebody might just sit down in their home and decide, enough is enough. Let's do this. Let's do that. And so many, it will get to the point where people will start transferring that to the children. And we saw that happen right from 2 years ago, not even now. So what we're about to even discuss today, this is not even the first time. So for those of you that will be hearing this for the first time, do not be shocked, okay? So Justin knows what he's doing, but what Justin has actually missed is the fact that you might succeed in making a lot of people not like this woman. You might succeed in making a certain number of people to hate this woman. But remember that this same hate you're pushing, you're championing, is going to get to a point where it will affect your own children also. And if you don't stop, it will get to a point that it will affect including Justin. Like this same thing that Justin is championing is going to swallow and consume including Justin. Justin went to Portugal, and then second part, let's talk about the second part of Justin's video. We're getting there, you guys, we're getting there. Let's just follow this. So Justin, the first was after he announced the trip, right? Then he got to the airport, said he had 1 hour to spare. He was doing his live stream while he was eating and asking questions. And then he started shading his ex and started saying things like derogatory things about the ex. Yeah, well, you're not going to see it. I don't tweak, so maybe my content is not going to move so much. I don't this, maybe this is not going to happen. Like, why are you even comparing your content and someone else's content? Okay, for example, I'm here on YouTube. There's no way I'm going to sit here comparing the type of content I'm making with the content that the next person is making. Because one thing I know is I am me, like I'm me. Okay, there's no other me anywhere. And the next person is that person. So even if we're discussing the same topic, our presentation will not be the same. So why should I be comparing myself with other people that have gist channels also? Why should I? But that's what Justin keeps doing. I know y'all might not want to watch this series that I'm going to Portugal and whatnot, but I really don't care because I'm not twerking and doing silly stuff and doing all those jackass stuff. Why do you keep referring to what your ex-wife is doing as jackass, as silly stuff? You're not going to see all those stupid things here on my channel, and so many more that Justin had to say. Wait a minute, there are people enjoying her type of content. Okay, let them be there. She has never called you or referred to your chiropractor job as a stupid thing that you're doing or as a silly thing. She doesn't care. She doesn't want to shade you. She's just focusing on her life. But Justin didn't. Justin did that first shading. And the second was when he got to Portugal, he showed us where he was staying. Y'all remember when Kora went to Mexico, she had that issue of her phone being snatched where she said she went outside to dance for her fans, and as she was filming the video, after filming she was viewing, and then her phone was snatched on the streets from her on a guy that was on a bike. Okay, so then when Justin went and started showing where he was staying, how secure the place was, it had gates, it had this, it had that, he's not going to worry about security, everywhere is fenced around, and there's nothing like intruders or whatnot. And then that was on that same video, another shade. Let's talk about the video that Justin did the night, the one that he was shading his ex and he was shading the Portuguese also. Now, Justin said, if you all remember in Justin's series on Justin's Tell-All, one thing that Justin constantly did was to always say, for those of you that can read, for those of you that have brains to understand, for those of you, like Justin will want to always present himself as the smartest one in the room, as the smartest person in the planet, as the smartest person on the internet. Okay, like you've never seen anybody. Oh, look, the Albert Einstein and the rest of them, they're just a joke where Justin is, because in Justin's mind, in fact, put all the philosophers and all the wise men, everything all together, is still not as smart as Justin in Justin's mind. And that goes to show you the kind of person that Justin is, right? If you're just coming in, you are welcome. Thank you very much. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, turn on notification. If you've not caught up with the playlist, go catch up with the playlist. There's so many videos and live stream about Kora, obidi, and Justin Dean's saga, because Justin just keeps this going. And for those people that will come and say, y'all drop this, please, we don't want to hear that, okay? Go to other channel where they talk about, in fact, go watch CNN or BBC where they're reading news. Don't come here and be telling us, stop this. We don't want to hear that. For those of you that are here, thank you very much for coming in, because the truth must be told and we will keep sounding it, okay, for those that cares to listen. All right, continuing. So Justin went out for dinner in Portugal, and as he finished his dinner, he came outside. He saw some university students, And the smart and wise Justin didn't think that it was wise for him to go close, ask questions. At least you find Portuguese that can speak English, that both of them can communicate, right? And he would be able to ask questions and find out what was going on. But Justin stood there and started with this, his dramatic lifestyle, where he thinks that he's the smartest, but from the way he behaves and from the way he talks, you can tell that Justin is not smart at all. And this is not an insult, but it's fact. Okay, differentiate when somebody is insulting someone, when someone is saying fact, telling the truth, like it is what it is. Let's call it spade a spade. Justin is not smart at all. Okay, so Justin went out and saw these people, and all of a sudden, yo, look at this, look at this, look at that. What's going on here? I don't understand. Look how they are dressed. And I'm looking at this video and I'm like, what is even strange in this? Like, we might not know what is being celebrated, but the dramaticness that Justin was bringing into this whole thing, you know, the crowd, most of them were wearing like a robe, you know, this university robe, like you use for graduation or matriculation. When you're entering the university, you know, you wear a robe. When you're graduating, you're leaving, you wear a robe. So I don't know if Justin has been to any university celebration, be it matriculation, that's what we would call it, or be it convocation. You know, I don't know if he has ever been to any event like that. But even if you've not been, you see it in movies also, right? Even in Hollywood movies. So even if you've not been to university, you see it in movies or photographs of friends of yours that graduated from universities from the United States. There are lots of universities. I don't even understand why Justin saw this, and Justin started. I'm going to flip the camera around. I want you all to see. This is very strange. It looks like they're performing some type of ritual. This is giving me Hogwarts or Hogwarts. Well, British people here, come and say that word, Hogwarts. But anyway, referring to what is it called? Harry Potter movie. And if you know Harry Potter movie, that's something that has to do with kind of magic, flying on the broomstick and all those kind of magic things and whatnot. So Justin started that's what this what he's seeing right in front of him is giving him. It's giving him the vibe of that. Now he doesn't really understand. In fact, let me go closer. Yo, hold on, let me go closer. This is giving me, and in my mind, are you serious? First of all, you're a content creator. If something is happening and you feel like you should just ask if you cannot even ask the people that are in front of you because maybe you're shy, you're embarrassed or something, at least people are watching you live. You can ask and say, for example, as I'm talking now, if I want to say something, I could say, oh, if you're from so and so, come and say, just like I just said a few seconds ago, I said British people say that word because that's like their name word. So I said, come pronounce that word. Let's know how it's said. Refer to people that are from that area where you're talking about the stuff, and they will explain to you what you want to know. But no, Justin did not ask his viewers. He just kept talking, and he went close to the crowd, and he was like, look at this one, look how he's dressed, look at the outfit. He started showing the buildings, and I was like, don't we have a lot of countries that have this type of old buildings where you have animal arts of, you know, molded into, or humans and stuffs like that. All this, even in Europe, it's scattered all over everywhere, where you see stuffs like that, you know, scattered all around their old buildings. Not, you go to Europe, you don't expect to see so many skyscrapers, for example. Okay, that's not something you see. The view, for example, right now, this where I am is Europe. The view you see right in front of you, there's no skyscraper here. If I pan my camera around, there's no skyscraper. Okay, for example, Greece is known to have the blue and white, and of late they just started changing to this brown colors because of the dust that comes in here, and so much they try to change it because the blue and white you have to paint and paint and paint, but they still have like places where you go and you still see the blue and white, like places of Santorini and more. Okay, islands like this too, you will still see some buildings like the church. If you can see there behind the tree there, you can see a small church, is blue and white. But people are still into this, their old school style, okay, of things. So when you go to a country and you see something is different from, probably just because you're coming from the US, where you have a lot of maybe skyscraper in the city, maybe that you're based in, Doesn't mean that every other places you go, you're going to see skyscrapers with glass buildings. But he was like, look at the building. It looked like this. It looked like that. And he was just trying to make a big deal out of this. He walked and went in between the people, and he wanted to see like the crowd, why they are gathered there, what's going on. You could hear people saying things in like voices on the speaker. But Justin just kept panning the camera. Look at this one. Look how they're dressed. He shows where a few of the students were like gathered together and they were enchanting something. Okay, but Justin was like, you see what, like he was really, really trying to convince his viewers and everybody that was seeing that with him that there was something really strange about what they were seeing. And in my mind, everybody have their culture, their tradition, how things are being done. When you go to a place, don't go act like boo-boo the fool. Just ask a simple question, what is going on? But anyway, he did that, and after he panned the camera around, he moved around the crowd for a little bit. Then he turned and said he was going to return to where he was staying because he came out for dinner. So he was going back, and then he said that was when he brought in his ex again. Now this is someone that says so far all the videos that we've seen Justin in, we've never seen Justin do one particular video that is focused on Portugal or anything else that he's doing in Portugal without shading his ex in the process. So tell me, how is that relaxing for you? How is that you clearing your mental, or trying to fix your mental health? How is that you clearing your head when you left the United States because you said, he's actually fighting himself, but he wants everybody to believe that his ex is fighting him. So he said he was leaving to clear his mind, walk a little bit over there, and also have a little bit of fun and clear his head. But Justin, in every video, in every live stream, will find a way to smuggle in his ex-wife, Kora Obidi. And I'm like, what is really going on? So as Justin was walking away, and Justin said, here y'all not going to see twerking on and all those kind of nonsense. And he just started saying this. And in my mind, why are you so worried about? I don't even think that people that were watching Justin from the moment that Justin announced that he was going on a trip, that anybody was thinking about twerking. Nobody sits down and thinks, oh, we want to watch this chiropractor and we're expecting to see him twerk or stuff like. But if you want to twerk, do it, because your ex-bestie already revealed that you have been crying and complaining. Okay. That being said, I believe I have laid the foundation here for y'all to understand that Justin is actually up to something. Even though Justin is pretending that his job is to make sure that he co-parents in peace, Justin is championing something, and that thing has yielded. That tree that Justin has planted has grown. Y'all, that tree has grown. And that tree is still growing because a lot of fertilizer and a lot of things are being added to this tree to make it grow. And this particular tree has grown, and it has several branches. New one. I'll shock you guys. So Kora Obidi streams multiple times, right, in a day. So Kora Obidi talks about her kids, like one of her live stream. Okay, I wanted to make sure that y'all can hear me. Okay, good. So Kora Obidi, one of her live stream, if you can remember, if you watch Kora once in a while, she talked about where she was ironing, sorting out the kids' clothes, how she loves to pick out clothes for school and stuff, so like how it makes it easier for you in the morning when you're preparing the kids for school and stuff. Like, so she was just having that conversation while she was sorting out the clothes and whatnot. So Kora talks about things like that, where she would, after the kids shower, they brush their teeth. She was trying to tell the kids to say stuff. So Kora was preparing kids for school, and I think she was talking about what they were going to make, what she wanted to put for them to take to school. So all of this series, these are things that Kora stream over, like not just on one particular live stream, but several of our live streams. If you go to our channel, these are some of our top live streams, talking about the girls, talking about her girls, Atina and June. Guess what happened? Someone from somewhere went to, these their groups and these their gangs and these places that they have, that they meet up and they do things. People are beginning to see how evil these people can be, because one thing is for you to come out and say, I want to drag an adult. And a lot of people might look at it that, okay, Kora is an adult, whatever they throw at her, she can handle, she's a content creator. Well, when you start bringing it to kids, that's a whole different thing. Y'all, that's a whole different thing. And if you're watching this, please drop a comment and tell us what you think about where this whole thing is going to. So this particular person that doesn't have like a photograph of a human being or pet, or even if it's like it's just a weird image as a screen, the person's profile photo. But anyways, there's a name and whatnot. Although the people that posted it blurred the person's name, and I don't know why they blurred that name, because I feel like not blurring the name will actually give a lot of people will be able to search and find that person and actually report that page, so that page can be taken down by Facebook, YouTube, or any other app where that person did that. Okay, so this person came out and this person tweeted and said, I don't want to believe that Kora is giving these kids, I don't know, muffin or something like that to eat. That it seems like Kora is not feeding the children very well, that it's time for them to look for the children, to look for June's school, you know, the school that June is going to. That somebody should drop a comment. This is what the person said, that they should tell her, you know, like drop information if they know the address or the name of the school that June attends. That the reason why the person now gave the reason. I said the reason why the person is asking for June's school. Okay, before the person gave the reason, after the person dropped that comment, there were several comments, their communications were going up, and then the person did a search again. You know how you do a Google search or wherever you do your search, where you search a map, and the person was searching for schools, probably in let's say LA, right? That's where Kora is. So the person was searching for schools and whatnot, and then screenshot. You could see a map and a pinpoint of like an area or a school, you know. The person screenshot that and posted it. The first was where the person commented and said, if anybody knows the address of the school, of the name of June's school, or knows the address, know the information. In fact, the person wanted that information to be posted, not to be sent, to be posted for them, because they said they want to go and find out. Anyway, so when she posted the second part, that was where the person now screenshot this information and posted it, asking people. After doing her search, she was not asking if I'm just going to say she, because they blurred the name, so I don't know if it's a she or a he. And the profile photo is not really of a he. It's like a cartoon, how they call it, the cartoon kind of I like all these AI. Now that AI is trending also, you know, AI images where you can actually change something somehow and create something out of nothing. Yeah, if you understand, please. But it's not really a photo, so I can't tell if it's a man or a woman, and they blurred the name, so I cannot tell if it's a Peter or a Mary, if it's a John or an Antoinette, I don't know. So, but I'm just going to refer to the person as a she or he. Okay. The person now posted that image of the like GPS showing somewhere, that people should confirm if that is June's school. That they need to go to June's school and find out if the school is serving lunch, like if the school gives food to the children, because Kora is not giving the children food because of what they saw on Kora's live stream, and that Kora cannot tell them that is what Kora gives to June to go to school. And my question to everybody out here that is listening to me, y'all remember when Justin came out, how he talked about the twerking, how Kora is spoiling his children, how Kora ignores the children to go and dance and live stream all day she's online, how this man has painted this woman to be a very horrible mom. But when you go to her channel and see her interaction on live, and one thing about live streams, it's not like videos. Videos we can edit. You film a video or a vlog, you can edit it, remove what you don't want people to see, remove what you don't want people to hear, and do a voiceover there. You can make your vlog look so beautiful, make your family look like a picture perfect. But that does not work with live stream. When you're live streaming, even though you can go back and pull your, I don't know if they do that on Facebook, but I know that, okay, on YouTube, you can go back to the studio and edit your live stream if you want, but who even have that time? Kora streams so much on Facebook. Okay, Kora goes live multiple times in a day. So I don't even see how 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours live stream, you will now go back and start editing and removing. And even if you do, If you've ever been on Kora Obidi's live stream, you know that Kora Obidi, at every given time that she turns on her live stream, she has thousands of people. And I say thousand because Kora always have over 1,000 people watching her at any given time. I've really not tried to pick how many, so I cannot tell you exactly or roughly, but I know that every time Kora gets over 1,000 people that watches Kora. So even if Kora does something and decide to go hide it, it is too late because over 1,000 people have already seen that thing, right? So they will already pick on it. So whatever Kora is serving, she's serving what she's serving. And from what we see, we don't see anything that will say, oh, this is really a bad mom. She's not taking care of the children. The children look so unhealthy, or the children, they look so unkept. But there are this set of people that, because of the kind of things that Justin have actually said, give me a second, I'll be back. Because of the kind of things that Justin have said, Daxi, okay, it's okay. I wanted to make sure you're okay. All right, because you went inside for a while. I didn't see you. Oh, all right, sorry. I wanted to check on my little one. Okay, so all right, let me see if I hope this my receiver can receive from afar. Let me try to do something. Okay, so from what we have seen, we know that from what we've seen, we know that Kora Obidi is doing a good job with her children, right? Sorry, I'm a bit far from my screen right now, but yeah, let's do this. Multitasking. Please pardon me. Okay, but I see that y'all can hear me. Okay. So from what we know, we've seen that Kora is doing a good job with her kids. She has not done anything that will say, oh, okay, this is something that we should be concerned about, and people should start looking for what to do. So tell me, if this person claims, if this person is so concerned about the children, like if you mean well as a person, that you think the mother of the children are actually doing something that is terrible for the children, right? Tell me, how is it helping that you are searching publicly searching for the children's school on social media? Like, if you are a good person and you mean well for the children and you feel like the parents are unfit, or this point you are referring to the mother actually, and so that simply means you don't have a problem with the father. You did not think that you should find the father and get the father to do something, but you felt like it was okay for you to come online and ask if people have the information to the school that child attends. And you know, my fear is that people know, because Justin knows the school, I believe. Justin Dean knows the school that the children attend. And because Justin is able to invite a total stranger into his home to watch his children and allow that woman to take very unpleasant photos of those children in different state of undressed, and speaking to them rudely, treating them badly in their own father's home, just because that woman came in with gift, just because that woman created a group for him after he asked her to do so, and gifts, gifts and money were donated to Justin. Justin felt like he owed something to those people, and he was able to allow that woman to distribute photos and videos of his children to that group where someone reported. So my fear now is, if someone from that group, or like this woman, because remember, this woman was one of the first person that came out on Facebook when Kora got her apartment. When Kora bought her apartment, that woman was one of the first outsiders that came in and announced that Kora just bought a home for herself. And this woman just did not say Kora, but this woman said Kora bought a 4-bedroom home for herself, where she was not talking about what is the extra room for. But the point I'm taking you people's memory back, because I want you to understand that if these people, and also this same woman that knew that Kora bought a 4-bedroom home for herself and her daughters, is the same woman that bought a gift of, they said it was a douche or something, or a dildo, something very unpleasant. Like, I mean, that's not a gift you give to a stranger, someone you don't know. You understand? But that woman bought that douche or something like that and sent it to Kora. And they said that gift was dropped at Kora Obidi's doorstep. So that woman knew where Kora Obidi was staying. Tell me, where did this woman get that information? As I'm sitting here and as you are sitting in your home listening to me right now, or at work or outside going for a walk, whatever you're doing right now as you're listening to me, do you know where Kora Obidi stays? Do you know where all those celebrities or singers, actors, or people, do you know where all of them, the ones that don't put their home, not the ones that are very out doing their, do you know where people that are not your friends live? Like, can you just see someone on the road and know where they live? But how did this woman that they said drove all the way or flew all the way from East Coast to West Coast, that we heard that would take you anything not less than 6 hours or so to get from one end to the other end? But this woman knew where Kora was to drop presents in her home. This woman knew that Kora paid for a 4-bedroom apartment. So the point I'm trying to make is, if someone is this bold to come out on social media and publicly ask for the address of a 4-year-old child's school, 4-year-old child's school, and she didn't stop at that, or he didn't stop at that. Like I said, we don't know if it's a he or a she. But this person did not stop at that. The screenshots of all these things I'm saying are on Facebook. Okay, because Kora is on Facebook, so most of these things are posted on Facebook. Most of these people creating content, some of them have YouTube channels, but their channels, they are not that active. They don't put videos or live stream back to back the way they do on their Facebook. So Facebook is where you will see if you want to hear and find evidences on things. So tell me, if this woman, that same, or woman or man, if this person, let me just refer to this person, let me say use person, right? If this person is bold enough to come out and drop this out, don't you all think that this person might also belong to one of those groups? Or if that person is not even in the group yet, when someone sees this type of post, when one of them sees this type of post, don't you think that person would direct this person to go on that group, join the group, because they see that this person is going for the destruction of Kora? So they now have common enemies, right? So if she joins those group, someone there will get this information from Justin, and they will pass that information to this particular person. Because if this person is able to go ahead, ask that question boldly on social media, and then go back again and start doing search and screenshotting an area where there are schools for little ones, pinpointing a particular one and posting that screenshot on Facebook again and asking people on Facebook, is this June's school? Waiting for a confirmation, waiting for someone to confirm that this is June's school, so the person can move to the next step of their destruction. But one thing people don't know is that you're not God. And when you're not God, you will try to fight someone. And I keep saying this. We were not in their marriage. We were not in Kora Obidi's marriage with Justin Jean. So that is why I say this thing the way I say it. If Kora Obidi is really innocent and she has never plotted anything against Justin, I feel sorry for these people and their generation. This set of people that are plotting against her and looking for all means to destroy her, I feel sorry for them and their generation. Sometimes not be village juju they do you. Now you, they cause your own problem. People cause their problems by themselves. The level of coal that people are heaping on their own head, it will get to a point where you will look for the kind of things that will happen to you, the kind of bad things that will be happening to you. You will look for somebody to unalive you. You will not unalive, even if they use the strongest medicine. It will not happen. Even if every other person around you is buying, you will be alive to receive that punishment because of the level of wickedness. At what point do you say, let me keep my beef? Because this woman does not even have beef with these people in the first place. It was Justin she got married to. It was Justin and her that got a divorce. She's not the first, she's not the second, she will not be the last. Why are you bringing this woman's children? These same children, people have mocked that June has few strands of hair, the same way they laugh at Kora, that Kora doesn't have hair. The same way they laughed at June's hair. June is not even that beautiful. Tell me, what did that little girl do to this set of people? Because their father is so insensitive and unreasonable that he keeps putting out this type of lie and fake and false information on their mom just to achieve one goal, for her to leave social media, because he knows that's where she makes her living from. And since he started, his income has not matched that of Kora. If this guy was earning more than Kora on social media, or if Kora, even now that Kora, they've done everything they've done, she has lost so many things. Even her channel, they've succeeded. Her channel is not monetized because it's been reported so many times that Facebook is even tired of her right now. Her channel is not monetized from what she's saying. So she only receives stars, but the level of stars that she gets is not something that you just see anyhow. It's not. It is not something that you see anyhow. So because Justin has not been able to make this, Justin keeps putting out these negative things out there. Justin keeps putting out these negative things out there so that a lot of people will come up and gang up. That's why you're seeing this person bold enough to come out on social media and ask for the address of a child's school. A little child's school. You want the address of that child's school to be posted online. Yesterday, Kora clipped her attack live stream, the live stream that she was doing when she was attacked in the UK. She, clipped that part and reposted it. And I believe she did that for a reason. Just to let the UK police know that, look, we really need to know who did what they did to me. It's still on Kora's Facebook. If I open it now, I can tell you all how many hours ago when she posted it, and I will open it. So somebody that was attacked in the UK just last month, right? That happened in April, if I'm not mistaken. This is May. You, as a person, sits down and thinks that because the food that was put in the kids' lunchbox or was given to the kids on a live stream that you saw in a particular day did not match what you, as the Mr. or Mrs. Perfect or Mr. or Mrs. Know-all, thinks a child or children should have, you went ahead and you're asking for the address of the kids' school on social media. Somebody should post it for you. And you went ahead and did your search, probably knowing where Kora Obidi stays and putting 2 and 2 together, trying to calculate, is it a walking distance or is it a driving distance, and trying to find kindergartens that are around those areas. And you're asking, is this June's school? And you posted that online. So if that is June's school and somebody confirms to you in your comment section, that's why I said they shouldn't have blurred that person's name. I don't know who and who agrees with me. They shouldn't have blurred the person's name. This is something that, as this information came out, people would have flocked into that person's Facebook page or whichever app and massively report that person. So that page or whatever will be dropped. Because I don't understand, if truly that first screenshot that the person posted is the school that the child is going to, what happens? What happens? It's not even only her child that goes to that school. Why would you even do something like that? Who asked you to do that research? Who made that they want to go to the school and find out if the school serves food? Excuse me? This is the first time I'm hearing that it is other people's business to go to school where their children are not attending, go to school where no member of their family have a kid in, and you want to find out if the school serves meal to the children. This whole thing is just beyond me. If this person meant well, this person would have been able to write, drop a comment there for Kora and tell her, please give the children proper food. Even if she insults you, let it be that you've done what your conscience will let you sleep well at night. By telling her, okay, this food you give to the children, maybe it's not healthy. Because if this was coming from a good place, that's what I would expect the person. Okay, let's say it was a nutritionist that is there that wanted to say, okay, what should you do? Okay, tell the person, look, I don't think you should put this for the or what you put for the lunch box that we saw today was not just enough. Well, I'm just coming from a good place. I'm not here to drag you or anything. I know a lot, but I'm just saying. And then you suggest, as a nutritionist, as someone that knows about food that are good for kids, and then you suggest, you say, why don't you? Well, next you're preparing their lunch box. Why don't you put this and that, and this fruit and this fruit and that fruit, and put extra also. You never, depending on how long you leave them in school, if you leave them in school, just give if you construct your message very well, the person will understand, the person reading it will understand. You understand? So there's a way somebody constructs and somebody will call your attention to something, and you're like, yeah, oh, okay. And you take correction and you say thank you and you move. Well, you did not drop the comment for the person that their child was being spoken about. You went on a different place and you're going to ask if anybody knows the school that the little one is attending. Did you not think that you're actually overstepping your boundary as a total stranger, as someone that is not related to these kids in any way? And what you're even doing is not even helping the children, because you're only putting the children in more harm. And I just hope that the people that posted this stuff, since they know the page and they didn't want to share for everybody to know who this person is, I believe they have their reasons why they blurred the name, so the rest of us don't see it. I hope they follow up that person's page. Such page is a page where you have to put full notification on, like full, not half. Turn on full notification. Post, reels, what else? Long form video, short form, everything. Turn on all the notifications. So as that person is posting, because this person is damn serious that they want to go to the kids' school to go and find out if the school serves food. But you've already posted an address that I hope that is not the school that this child attends. And a lot of people in the comment section, people that saw this post when they spoke about it, a lot of people said they should please, Kora should please report such persons and she should take action. And I think it is about time. I know it's very stressful. I know it's very tiring, battling a crazy ex, and then you also have to battle his crazy number one supporter in the UK and his number two supporter that now became number one supporter in Minnesota. And you have to battle the other Haggard and Halus, Muzungu. And there are so many. And the group is not even only one group. And we don't know how many people are in this group. There are so many of them. Another lower one that is called lower something that is also from Nigeria. There are so many there. I think some are from Uganda and eastern part of Africa and every other part of the Caribbean. Like everywhere you go, you will find one that is following Justin and believes Justin silly stories. I know it's very, very difficult for Kora to keep up. But you see that this particular one that posted this stuff, Kora should actually follow this one up. Because you have no rights. You have no rights. You have no rights trying to look for the children's information. You have no right to even see them on the road and say hello to them, or try to drag them into the problem that their parents are having, because these kids don't even understand yet at the age they are now. 4, and the other one is what, 2 or 3 or what? Those children do not understand anything yet at the age that they are right now. So I don't know why people are dragging them into this whole thing. They tried 2 years ago to say she's such a terrible mom. She did this, she did that, she didn't do this. They took the kids, the court asked them to take the kids off social media. They went to court. If she was really, really a terrible mom, don't you think that was the time that Justin and his gang would have been able to find information that they would use to nail her and give it all to Justin? So Justin will go and then present all those information to court, and the court would have ruled in his favor. But with everything that was presented, we still saw that it's still what it is. So why this person now thinks, or this group of person thinks, that it is okay to come out and discuss the children on social media? And I'm watching to see what Justin will say, because the same way that when they spoke about him inviting that lady to his home, and that lady took photos of his children in a position of undressed and was actually speaking to them rudely, asking June, why you always screaming your mom's home, like interrogating June, why are you always screaming when you're in your mom's home? She give you a shower with cold water, taking all of those information and posting it in a private group where all of them can see and share. And I don't even know why people in that group wanted to see the children in such positions. I don't even know why people in that group wanted to see the children when they're when you're in the comfort of your home. That's where you chill. That's where you just relax and just, feel free. That's where kids play, jump, scream, do whatever they want to do, because they know that they are at home. Why are people this sick? Adults, these are grown men, grown women, married with their own children. Some of them are grandmas, grandpas. And you go to a group and you want to see 3 years old, 4 years old children in such situation. And they think it's okay. And this one comes online 2024 again to ask for the address of a child's school. Somebody make it make sense. What point do you say, this is where I draw the line, and this line I'm not going to cross? I won't. No matter what anybody tries to do, this is what I will not do. At what point are people going to realize that because Justin is serving you people with so much bitterness, filling you people with so much bitterness, you're so filled and choked up to the extent where now you're now transferring your beef and everything to the children, and you want to start risking the children's life by posting it on social media? Any damn person can see that on Facebook. Anybody at all from the other end of the world can get that information. And to think that the mother of these children were just attacked a month ago in a foreign land, and the only place that she feels a little bit safe, you're on Google searching the child's school and posting that information, asking people, is this the school? How is that okay? And watch out. Justin is leaving Portugal from his post. He's returning back to the United States. Let's give Justin Dean a few days. Let's see if Justin will address this thing we're talking about. The same way Justin pretended he didn't see, but somehow he's able to see what is happening to his ex-wife. When his ex-wife was attacked, he knew. When his ex-wife bought a home, he knew to come out and tell us go on Google on his computer, get a measuring tape telling us how many hectares of land you need in order for you to for your home to be called a mansion, and this calling people names, insulting people. There's nothing Justin didn't say. Whenever something is happening in Kora's life, Justin knows. When Kora rented the small apartment, oh, she had so much money, she could have done better. She just doesn't want to because she wants people to feel sorry for her and give her money. She's got money, she can rent a bigger place, and she can do this, she can do that. There is absolutely nothing this man didn't say. But when they spoke about the fact that people took a woman, not even people, that crystal lady went to his home to watch his children, complete total stranger that Justin doesn't know from anywhere, watch his children, took photos of his children and videos, and also was speaking to the children in a very rude manner. Don't look at me like that. Don't give me that look. Why are you giving me that look? You just... And shared those things on their group. Of course, he was the one that asked that lady to create that group. Justin never addressed it. Justin never spoke about it, but Justin was able to come here in his episode, 10 was, I think, where 9 or 10, he had his mom. So 11 or 12, come out and tell us that when Kora obidi, the bombshell that he said he wanted to release, the bombshell information that Justin wanted to release, telling us that when Kora obidi went to Nigeria, when she was pregnant with a child that talks now and runs around, that she went there to go do what he said she did. Justin did not stop at that. Justin told us from when they met in China, that's how many years ago, plus the years they were married and everything. Justin came out and told us all of that, but Justin skipped the part of where he brought in a stranger to come and watch over his children. Not just any stranger, but actually one that did not like his ex at all. One that constantly fought his ex. One that constantly bashed her. One that constantly says how much she hates her online. That's the particular one that he picked among all to come and watch over his children. And then when that photo thing and all of that was revealed, Justin refused to address it. Because, of course, things were changing hands. Money and other gifts, items were sent to him. So, of course, Justin will not come out and say, this is why I did it. But at the same time, Justin wants to make us believe that Kora is actually the unfit mom and he needs to get 110% custody. Okay? He doesn't want to share custody with his ex. Because the kind of things that Justin have done and informations and everything, really, if they put all of those things together, even his job is at risk. But Justin came out, oh, it was Kora's group. It was Kora's terrorists. They were the ones that came out, and there is nothing they didn't do. They tried to do this, they tried to do that. Another information he left out was the fact that it was a young lady that he went and allegedly, okay, we're just saying allegedly, but the lady already posted a whole lot. It was a young lady that he allegedly was hanging out with, and they had agreed they were going to hang out and go to his place together, and they end up in the place, and then she changed her mind at the last minute. She didn't want anymore. And then he was talking about let the cap. Let the cap go in. Let the face cap just say hello to you. And with all the no, that was not enough for Justin. Justin, from let the face cap, it was everything. Allegedly, that went in. When the lady confronted him, did Justin deny in that text message that was posted that is still on Facebook? He didn't deny. He told her, I've apologized so many times to you. When she even told him, why are you calling me from your work phone? But Justin came out and told us it was Kora and her gang. It was Kora and the people that Kora sent that are trying to make him lose his job. That other people he was working with, they had to drop him because people were, no. It was Justin's fault. It was not Kora's fault. It's what he did because the woman posted that she went to court, I think a civil case, later on, I'm even going to ask my lawyer friend, what is the difference? The civil and the criminal. But the lady said the civil court case she won. So I'm thinking any court case at all, whatever, civil or criminal or whatever, if you're winning, it means you've presented enough evidence. And now the lady said, when people were asking her to post more information, she said post more evidence. She said she has, but she's planning to take this into court again for criminal this thing. So she cannot post some of the things. So probably after the criminal case, after that one is done, that lady is going to post stuff. Justin did not come out to address all of these things, but Justin knows how to come out and tell everybody that cares to listen that Kora is such a horrible person. So that's what I'm saying. Let us wait and see what Justin is going to say about this one, because this one affects his children. Okay? For this person to be bold enough to say, somebody give me the address of June's school with her name written there clearly, boldly in capital letters. Somebody give me the address of June's school because we have to go to June's school. Excuse me, who are you to go to the child's school? Who are you? Are you related? Who sent you? The father? The mother? Why are you going there? Okay, if you want to say as a good citizen of the United States, if the person is, you saw something that is going on and you just want to call the attention of it. Why didn't you just call the people that you're supposed to call that are responsible for anything that concerns children so they can look into it? And also make sure that you send those live streams that Kora did where you saw those food and all of that. Send it also to the people that are responsible. So let us see if that is something that nobody in the United States ever gives to their children to eat or so. But for you to jump into action and tell people to send you the address, so yeah, when they send you the address, other people will not get the address also, and then they will not start going to the child's school, and then at some point the school will just feel like, what is going on? What is it about this one child? Let's get this child out of the school so other people will be safe, because we don't understand why crazy people are showing up here every day because of one child. They have something to say all the time because of this one parent. Or probably this person actually have a different plan. Maybe this person have a different plan for that child. That's why the person is looking for the child's school. All right. So sorry for that short break. So let me quickly pull up this thing before we round up this. But like I said, I will still keep my eyes on Facebook because I want to really see, and I just hope that they follow up that person, because if I knew that page and I knew the name, if they didn't blow out the person's name, trust me, I will follow the page and I will turn on all my notification, or page or whatever it is, and I will turn on all my notification so I'm fully informed on when next this person is going to post something, because I don't understand. And tell me, are you of the opinion too that such person, Kora, should report and do something about it? Or you think she should just let it go, or wait for the person to continue posting about what the person wants to do? But also another person that we'll be looking at is Justin Dean. I want to wait and see when Justin will get back into the United States. I want to see if Justin is going to address this situation, because it's all over Facebook, okay? Because Justin sees what he wants to see and he doesn't see what he doesn't want to see. That's Justin for you. So Justin Dean's post 9 hours ago says, heading home to my girls. I will give a full summary of the trip when I get home. Okay, so he already said he's going home 9 hours ago. So let's give Justin time to get back to the States, settle down, and then let's see if he's going to address people, because I've not seen Justin telling people to leave his kids alone. And not bring his kids into his drama, because he's the one starting a drama. I spoke to you people about the Kora Obidi's UK attack. Let's go back to Kora Obidi's page and see what Kora posted. I don't think it's up to 24 hours ago. I saw it last night. I don't know exactly when, because yesterday was Easter over here. So today is Easter Monday. Yeah, I know everybody that hears that is like saying, what? Yesterday was Easter? Yes, yesterday Greece is celebrating Easter. So today is Easter Monday. Let me see. Hold on. Kora streams a whole lot. Okay, so she has this one an hour ago. Another one. Let me see. There's some. I'm trying to find that stuff. Okay, so this is actually 1 day ago. So yeah. So I think it's now 24 hours. When I saw it last night, it wasn't 24 hours yet. So before I bring up the sound for y'all to hear, she said, this happened on live video. There are CCTV cameras all over London. So awaiting on Charing Cross Police Station for a favorable outcome of investigations. Hope to finally put this harassment to bed. That's what Kora Obidi posted about her UK attack, and I'm going to click on this video, and I want to see how that see. Okay, so it's 10 minutes long. She clicked out from the live stream and she posted it. So I want you people to listen to it, and then let me know if you can hear the UK attack. If you've never.
My God, he scared me.
So this is Kora Obidi's UK attack.
I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. 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 Okay, I'm sorry. No! I'm sorry. What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're causing me. You're causing you really want to kill me. You really want to kill me. You really want to kill me. My queen, you want to kill me. Please, I'm sorry. Please. Please, I'm sorry. You really want to kill me. Please, I'm sorry. Please, what are you doing? I'm sorry, please. Please, I'm sorry, please. I cannot. She's trying to kill me with a knife. Please. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I don't know the she's. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I live here. I just came. I entered this house. Please. Oh my God. Are you really trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me, please? Please.
Hi, can I get the police?
Come on, please.
Hi, there are two.
Someone came out and said, I think she said, give me my phone, and then ran that way.
So, like y'all can see, this happened on live video. And after all of this came out, what was the first thing that Justin Dean said? Justin Dean came out and said this whole thing was faked. That Kora obidi planned all this whole thing, that there's no way he's going to believe any of this thing, that it didn't happen, that Kora obidi planned it. But right there, when they were struggling, you could hear, because Kora is live, and if you notice the way the attack actually happened, immediately she opened the door, the attack. So it seemed like the person was just standing there. And if you're following Kora, you heard Kora saying, okay, let's go, let's go. So the person actually knew when Kora was going to be leaving wherever, or how the person found where Kora was staying. Who knows? Somehow the person found it. And then the person attacked her immediately. And even when she was asking this person, are you going to kill me? Are you going to kill me? You could hear somebody talking, and you can tell that person's voice is quite different from her Kora Obidi's voice. Although Kora was louder, but I know that the police and all these people that investigate all these type of things, murder, attempted murder, and all these things, they have the FBI. I don't know what the UK they call the FBI and whatnot. They have a way of, they will be able to take this, sift through, remove all the noises and everything, and they'll be able to tell the difference between Kora's voice and a different person's voice before these other people came out. Like the person that came out and said, was she stabbed? You could hear that person had this British accent a lot. The man that responded also had the British accent a lot. But the person that was speaking faintly, which I believe was the attacker, didn't have that very strong British accent. Likewise, Kora. So all the voices you will hear, you will be able to tell. And even if you're someone that you've stayed in the UK for very long and you have the accent and everything, they will still be able to tell, and they will investigate. But Justin and his group, the other lady from the UK too, that Justin supporter, you also heard that woman came and was saying nobody, they should write petition against Kora to the UK government, write to the Mexican government that Kora is trying to destroy. This thing happened on a live video, If you feel like Kora planned it, and I've said it before and I'm saying it again, if you feel like she planned it, then let them investigate and get to that point where they say, well, beyond all reasonable doubt, we've investigated and we see that you are working with this person or the persons that did this, and then you will receive the punishment because you've made us to waste taxpayers' money and whatnot, and there will be a penalty for that. Okay, let it get to that point. But the most important thing is this case should be investigated, and the truth should be released so people will know what really happened to Kora. So this is what Kora posted. She's actually screenshot a 10 minutes from that. So now we've watched about 4 minutes into this stuff. So now you could hear a lot of people with the British accent just talking. So you can hear people's voices in the background. At this point now, you can't see anything because I think when that attack, the phone fell. Her phone was on the floor.
This is the knife.
Now she came back.
I wouldn't touch it, but I have prints on it.
So she picked up the knife and she's telling them this is the knife, and the women, they are telling her, put it down. You can hear it.
Wash it, please. Is that gonna do my neutralize the acid?
Yes, about tap it off.
I've got blood.
Yeah, of course.
It's not just around.
No. The knife is still here. Yeah. Yeah. It's orange, looks like a kitchen knife. It's got one of those knives that's been painted.
No, I'm not. My phone is in there, please.
Wait here, let me just confirm what guys.
The handle, not the blade.
Can you please open the door, please?
Yeah.
Something else I want people to also notice is when there's a male voice that you could hear talking, and that person was actually explaining to someone else, and that person confirmed that there was someone else there, because said they were saying something, but I couldn't quite understand what they were saying, and you could tell that person was referring to Kora and the attacker. But after listening to all of this, if you go on Kora Obidi's Facebook, you will see it. After listening to all of this, Justin still felt the need, and his #1 UK supporter, to come out and say this whole thing didn't happen and this whole thing was planned. And now we see where this whole thing is going. We see where this thing is going. Now we've gotten to the point where people feel like she's not feeding the children properly, or she's not giving them the type of food that they expect her to give the children, because you think you're going to live your own life and you're also going to live someone else's life by telling them what kind of food that they have to give to their own children or their own child. Do you understand? Really, I want us to see how this plays out. Justin will come back from Portugal. He has said already, that's some hours ago, or not 24 hours yet. So well, let's see if Justin comes back, and Justin is going to address the fact that people are online searching for the school that his daughter attends and posting a screenshot of the school that the daughter, they presume, the school that they presume that the daughter attends, and they post that screenshot asking people to confirm, people that knows to confirm if that is the school that the child is attending, and they want to go to the school to ask questions. Really, you're just going to walk into a school introducing yourself as who, that you want to go and ask that type of silly information, find out that silly information. But let's see how this plays out, because so much is really going on. So much. Whenever we have the time, we'll jump on in here and we'll have this conversation, or we'll put them in videos and also put them out there. But let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're watching the replay, let me know what you think. Don't you think people are going too far? Searching for school of the children, don't you think people are going too far just because you're working with information that somebody gave you online, and all of a sudden you've already created this picture in your head where you feel like, oh, this person does not deserve anything good. So you want to go as far as doing anything you can, not even minding if you're hurting those little innocent children. But karma is there, and God is also there. God is going to get you. Okay? So do what you think you're doing. But if the person you're fighting has never done anything to you and you choose to go and fight the person, the coal you're heaping on your head, before you realize it will be too late. I've said it before. Justin's story has never lined up. Justin's story has never added up. So many things Justin has said, but at the same time, or is it the blogger in Canada that he was talking to, he admitted himself the type of things that he has done. So his hands are not even clean. At least 2 women we know came out talking about the fact that when he was still married to Kora, they were dating him. And you needed to see the way Justin described his wife. You will shed tears. If you see those text messages, you will shed tears when he was trying to convince those little girls so he can get in their, he could get in their pants. You could see how Justin was describing the woman that was pregnant, because at that time she was pregnant. Because in one of the text messages later on, when Kora, because you remember Kora did water birth where she streamed it live. So people saw it, people shared it, a lot of people watched it, people spoke about it, because people were always talking about them. When the lady noticed that they were having a second child, that's what the lady couldn't believe it. Say what? I thought you said you can't stand this. I thought you said she's this. I thought you said she's that. And you all are having a second child. And then he was looking for another lie to cover up. But I think for that particular young lady, it was too late, because you cannot tell me that you so much dislike this woman. You're just staying there for one thing or the other thing. You're going to get a divorce. You're separated. But then somebody that you said you're separated from is pregnant for you. How did that happen? So much that man has done, and his story has never lined up. And it is obvious that he's lying. But let's wait and see if he will address this. That being said, I'll say thank you all so very much. I'll see you all on the next one. So much is going on. We're waiting for Justin to come back to the United States. Maybe he's going to start from the part 13 where he stopped. He will move over to part 14 and he will have so much more to say. For now, we don't know, but let's just see how that plays out. That being said, thank you all so very much for being here with us. And we've been here for an hour, 22 minutes. I will see you all on the next one. Let me check my time. It's dinner time, dinner time, dinner time. Yep. So I'll leave you guys. If I see something else, if we're able to come on in to talk about it, of course, we will do that. Like I said, today is Easter Monday. Of course, the Easter week, 1st of May, was not celebrated. So tomorrow is being celebrated as 1st of May tomorrow over here. So it's another day of, offices and whatnot not opened and all of that. But yes, happy Easter Monday and happy Easter, because I didn't come on live yesterday. So happy Easter from here to you all. Thank you so very much. And if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, turn on your notification so you'll be notified whenever we're here doing this, our dissecting and analyzing of what's going on. Oh, YouTube notifications. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so very much. Subscribe, catch up on the playlist. We have a playlist and we talk about all of this and more. Okay. Talk about other celebrities also, but Kora, obidi, and Justin Dean's story. Since Justin has decided not to be quiet, we too are going to be talking about it. Okay. So in other words, evil will not prevail. May God guide and protect those little ones. May God guide and protect their mother and every person with a good heart. But for those people plotting, who dig the pit, go fall inside, jump and pass. Any pit where then dig for me, jump and pass. So I'm singing on behalf of Kora and the children. Any pit that is being dug for them, let those that dug that pit fall in that very pit. Even the Bible in the book of Psalms said it, right? Said that very net that they've set will catch them. That pit they've dug, they will fall in that very pit. Okay? God will fight for the innocent, as he's always done. Thank you all so very much, and I'll see you all later. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.